Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. So I have spent the last 20 to 30 minutes trying to work out this glitch with my microphone and the audio. I mean, I really don't know if it worked until I am done recording and I go into editing, and then the audio will be good or it will be bad. We'll find out later. So thank you for bearing with me through all of my previous videos with the terrible audio quality. I really appreciate you probably sitting through that. I have to sit through it editing and it's not easy, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and fingers crossed that this video will be a little bit better quality. Again, I just really appreciate all of you clicking on the videos, watching, commenting, listening. Yeah, thank you so much. With that out of the way, let's just get into the video. You read the title, you know what we're talking about today. This was brought on by two things. A previous video that I watched from Freelee reacting to someone's diet, where they mentioned that Freelee is a cult leader, and then in the comments people, agreeing and saying, yeah, she's a cult leader, and I'm proud to be part of this Freelee cult. And the second thing that spurred on this video is my obsession with cults and my experience with cults, and the fact that I am listening to a podcast called Cults, and it's super fascinating. Today we are going to once and for all answer the question of, does Freelee run a cult? Is she the leader of a cult? Kind of a joke, kind of serious, because she does exhibit characteristics of a cult leader and her lifestyle as a cult. It does mirror a lot of the characteristics. So today I am going to be going through, I believe it's 13 characteristics, it's like a checklist of characteristics of, is this movement, organization, lifestyle, whatever, is it a cult? Or is it just a group of people who are very passionate about their belief system? We are answering life's big mystery today. I will leave a link to the list of characteristics that I am going over in this video. Let's just dive right into the first one. At the end, we will do a tally to see how many does Freelee match up with, and let's find out if this is a cult or not. The group is focused on a living leader to whom members seem to display excessively zealous, unquestioning commitment. Right off the bat, 100%. You can see it the way they defend Freelee. They don't defend with facts or any real substance to back up why they support her. They just do, and that's unquestioning support. Like that's unquestioning commitment. When faced with opposition, they automatically go into defense mode, and their version of defense is just to try and uplift this person rather than defend with reasoning, logic, scientific backing, facts, just anything of substance. It's just blind passion and unwavering commitment. Next one, the group is preoccupied with bringing in new members. Oh, yes! Again, 100%. Why does she make the videos that she does? She's trying to change people's minds to form their mind like hers, to follow her lifestyle, to follow her diet, to be more like her. Bring them into the fold, bring them into the movement. That's a yes. The group is preoccupied with making money. Now, it's not necessarily the group itself, like the members of her lifestyle probably don't know that by encouraging, openly supporting her and what she preaches, they're putting money in her pocket. And they are putting money in her pocket when they buy her books or anything that she puts out there. A lot of her content obviously is free, but she is always pushing her recipe books, her diet books. She's always pushing that and like pointing out like, oh, you can save money if you buy all three. I can't say that her like making money is her number one goal, but it is a big part of what she puts out there. Questioning, doubt, and dissent are discouraged or even punished. She demeans people who oppose her. She demeans people who have left her lifestyle, who have decided this is not working for me, I need to make some changes, and they move away from her high carb lifestyle. That's a form of punishment, is this sort of isolation and turning your back on them, but not completely turning your back, you still insult them. So it's definitely discouraged to oppose her. Opposition can come in the form of questioning and doubt and speaking out and saying, this lifestyle, this diet, this health diet that she is promoting is problematic. By simply saying that, you are deemed an enemy, basically, and she feels free to put you down. Put down your life, put down your choices when you're just trying to take care of yourself. She expects you, when you decide to become a frugivore and follow her frugivore diet, she expects unquestioning. She has the answers. She has the health knowledge, the nutritional background to be able to tell you what to think, what to believe. And then you turn around and you start spewing that same rhetoric without question. Mind-numbing techniques such as meditation, chanting, speaking in tongues, denunciation sessions, debilitating work routines are used to suppress doubts about the group and its leader. I can't give it 100% yes. I think it was her, or it was somebody who lives very similar to her, where they're like working the land, which is debilitating work routines. It's strenuous work, and I can't remember exactly what the person said, but it said when you're working like this hard, you don't have time to think. I don't remember the full quote, so don't quote me on it, but I do recall hearing that from someone who lives very similarly. Even with that being said, I cannot say that this is something that is used to convince people to become fruitarian, frugivore, high fruit, high carb, anything like that, work the land, move to the rainforest, anything like that. Because I have hesitation on this, I cannot give it a yes, so I do have to give it a no. All right, the leadership dictates, sometimes in great detail, how members should think, act, and feel. For example, members must get permission from leaders to date, change jobs, get married. Leaders may prescribe what types of clothes to wear, where to live, how to discipline children, and so forth. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Leadership dictates how members should think, act, and feel. Yes, another 100% yes. They are supposed to think like her. They are supposed to act like her. And they are supposed to feel like her. All you have to do is watch one of her diet review videos, and she is trying to make people mirror her. She uses her body as an example of what you can achieve. She literally is trying to make people like her. And this goes beyond just thinking, acting, and feeling. It goes to looking. She wants women to stop wearing makeup, stop doing their nails, stop doing their hair. She puts down people who are trying to achieve a stronger, maybe more curvy, thicker look. She puts down people, why would you want to look like that? She's literally said that. And then again, this goes back to there shouldn't be any question and doubt. That means that you just accept what she says and you think like that. You accept her beliefs as your beliefs. So she's dictating how you should think, how you should feel about people who oppose it. She puts down people, and her followers turn around and they go into the comment section and they put down those same people. That is creating a like-minded society of bullies. The group is elitist, claiming a special exalted status for itself, its leader, and members. For example, the leader is considered the Messiah or an avatar. The group and or leader has a special mission to save humanity. I am not qualified in any way, shape, or form to diagnose. I'm simply posing the question to you all. Does Freelee have a God complex, a savior complex? Now, we know she's trying to save all the animals. She is trying to save all of humanity from itself, from believing the truth that we are not frugivores, but she wants us to believe that we are. She is trying to save humanity in a weird roundabout kind of way. She does claim to have special exalted status, actually, by believing that she has the truth and you should just accept it and not question it. And if you doubt it, you are expelled. And I believe she does think her belief system and lifestyle makes her better than everyone, which is elitism.
Editing me here, just wanted to pop in because I thought of something as I was editing, and that's the fact that so many of Freelee's followers will say she saved their life, which just encourages her savior status.
The group has a polarized us versus them mentality, which causes conflict with the wider society. I don't think I need to go into much detail on why that's a yes. Again, just go watch one of her videos. Just watch one and you will see there is that kind of us frugivores versus those weird humans who eat like humans, God forbid. The group's leader is not accountable to any authorities. I honestly have not seen Freelee take responsibility for her actions. In fact, I've heard her, defend her actions and, try to just be like, I'm free to say whatever I want. I can be an awful human being with what I'm saying, but it's not my fault people get upset. Because I'm on the fence, I'm giving it a no. But also keep in mind, the ones that I've said no to are actually more of a maybe. But I'm trying to be more definitive with yes or no. The group teaches or implies that its supposedly exalted ends justify the means that members would have considered unethical before joining the group. Because she thinks she's doing great good, she is using harmful means to achieve that good. She is harming people's psyche. She is hurting people into switching to her side. She insults people, puts down people to try and convince them to join her side. The leadership induces guilt feelings in members in order to control them. Yeah, because she's like, oh, the animals, oh, your health, don't you care? Because cult leaders need to be loved. It's very similar to an abusive relationship. They will use your love and your care and your decency to manipulate you. She pulls at your heartstrings. She pulls at the human in you. She tries to draw that out of you to make you believe her. To make you believe what she's saying is 100% factual and that you should believe it too. But once you are pulled in, once your humanity is pulled in, it's thrown away. A lot of the people who follow her then turn around, throw their humanity out, and dive into bullying people who don't agree. Members' subservience to the group causes them to cut ties with family and friends and to give up personal goals and activities that were of interest before joining the group. Yes, because, what if you like doing makeup? Well, she's going to say all she can to demean that interest. Oh, you have family members who don't agree with the way you eat? There are groups of vegans who say you should not associate with non-vegans. Yeah, give up interests that you like. She honestly thinks we can all live in the jungle, work in the land, growing our own fruit, dealing with monsoon season. Thank you. She's always talking about that in her videos. So this just goes back to becoming her, the expectation to follow every single thing she says and does. She would say, people who don't agree with her are toxic. Well, maybe people are just voicing questions, or they're just voicing concerns over the way she eats. But she calls them toxic. If we want to keep a positive vibe in our life, we're supposed to not engage with toxicity, including toxic people. She calls them toxic. They could just be people, not toxic people, just people being like, hey, actually, science says, she would say that person is toxic, so we should isolate ourselves from those toxic people. And last one on the list, members are encouraged or required to live and or socialize only with other group members. Teetering on the fence because it's not like she's opened some commune, which is what a lot of cult leaders do to try and pull all the members away from society so they can have, the leader can have more, sole control over them because they get them in, basically box them in. I would say in a more theoretical, I think that's the correct word. She is trying to put all of the people who follow her into this little box where she can kind of like have her little group of minions. I don't know. I'm making her sound like a little evil dictator, which I don't think she is. I'm gonna say no on this one. This one I'm really unsure about. It's very unclear from her videos and her content. If I counted correctly, it looks like there are 13 characteristics that I just read through, 3 of which I gave a no. 2 of those are more of a maybe. Over half match up with her lifestyle, her message, and that's kind of scary. So did we answer the question? Did we? Do we know for certain now? Maybe? I'm just gonna end the video, so thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy it, you can give it a thumbs down. That is cool too. I don't mind. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit the notification bell to stay notified of all future uploads. If you have any comments, questions, video suggestions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Be sure to go follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye!